game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Sliced hard on the ground. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first with a sure out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and chopped up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in on to first, and it's dropped. Here's Manny Machado now. From the stretch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Into the box, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And right into the shift. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2 one more time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
He's just having a hard time.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Here's George Springer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Lays off 1-0. Now from Fenway. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Hit on the ground to third. Backhanded. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Off the light tower, and it's gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Paxton's ready. First pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The 1-2. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Stepping in, George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Gonzalez, base runner at first with one out. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. So striding forward now, Jim Edmonds. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Spin throw. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. One out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Gonzalez, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman,
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. The pitcher, Yu Darvish, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Smoke ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. A fastball right over the outside corner. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. He'll get it into second.
He's safe.
Striding in once again, Luis Gonzalez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. No balls and a strike to count. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. At the knees, strike 1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Curter fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. At the plate, Joey Gallo.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So digging in now, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Springer is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Set, here it comes. Popped him up. Springer coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in and ready for another shot. D. Gordon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Darvish calls for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the... Here's George Springer, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Left fielder, George.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. Paxton's ready. 1-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Here's Justin Smoke now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now. 3-0. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Now at the plate, George Springer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Turner gloves it, and he'll go to short plate. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Popped him up. Smoke to get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. A fly out and a single for him so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
Threw it right past him, a swing and... Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounded to first. The tag, and he is out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. No hits to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And this will land foul. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Edmonds ranging back, and it's off the green monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Springer coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in once again, George Springer. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The count now at 2-1. Now he'll step off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Edmonds racing back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is lifted out to left. Turner shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's George Springer. Comes in
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. 3 runs already home here. And he falls behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
He'll try again. 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And he misses. Ball 4. Ready now, James Paxton, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Josh Hader enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. A double play ball to second, 4, and he is out on the tag. On to first, and how about that?
Now pitching, Brad.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading on to the green, center fielder, Jim
From the
Edmonds.
stretch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gordon has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Brian Dozier now. Chad Green enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes.
Joey Gallo will be called on to pinch hit now.
Joey Gallo.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. A throw to the plate, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners off for second. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. So stepping in, Cody Bellinger, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to knock
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's D. Gordon now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A bouncer to the left side. Turner fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. DeYoung, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Scope. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Ready once again, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Now pitching. Shot.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Justin Smoke. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And the changeup is way low that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bregman backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run.
First pitch.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Throw down to second. Hamilton leads off first with one away. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Digging in once again, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Gallo rounds the corner and is headed home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Cesar Hernandez will grab the bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. Missed with a breaking ball. A man at third with one away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dylan Betances enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. In there, now the throw. Not in time, he's in there at second. Bregman, the runner at second with one away. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Springer. And it's gone into the monster seats. So here now. The pitcher, Chris Davis, will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. The speedy Trey Turner digs it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Betances is ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Scope to look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
D. Gordon.
The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dozier has a play. 1 out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Drilled down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Stowe. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in now, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite hand.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dozier over to his right, and they'll avoid the big. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Scope is there for it. 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Grounded to short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Jim Edmonds comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead off. Brad Hand comes up. To work on the mound.
Joey Gallo.
First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, George Springer. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Betances. Robinson Chirinos will grab a bat.
Robinson Chirinos.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. The tag, and he is out. Wade Davis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Into the box, Brian Dozier. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. So a big Edgar Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So the lineup flips over. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes. And he strikes him out here for out number. Roberto Ozuna comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. And that one just missed outside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. And the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit towards center. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer at the track, and it bangs off the monster. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Smoke takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. Jed Jerko will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner of third and only 1 away. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Joey Gallo. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. No balls in one. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Digging in, George Springer. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that'll mean... Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
George Springer.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. No hits in 5 tries so far, but he does have an RBI. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him. Now batting, Brian Dozier. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are... Marcell Ozuna will be called upon here. They hit with the...
Marcell Ozuna.
And he takes ball 1. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if he's okay out there.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Joaquin Benoit will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high.
Center fielder, Gordon, now playing right.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're good.
Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it on to first, and we're headed to third. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gordon. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Ready for another chance. Luis Gonzalez comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up on a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He's running. Line to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edmonds is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Smoke. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. 1-0 the count. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent.
And the right fielder is there to make. Striding in once again, George Springer, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Hard hit ball to short, and that's going to get through into left, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Jim Edmonds. He singled his last time up.
Jim Edmonds.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he's back easily. Taking off is Springer. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Gallo should have room. And he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. This is popped up. Scope with the bare hand. How about that? Here's Brian Dozier now. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo. Felipe Rivero is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Sliders in for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
I had to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Here's George Springer. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and